Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Wanda here. How are you all with this morning's tarot? Welcome, all of you, from wherever you are jumping on from. And when you do jump on, let me know where you're jumping on from. How are you all today? Well, since our cloudy weather here in the southern of New South Wales, it is now quite a hot day. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Kate, Shirley, Debbie, Scotty, Lisa White, Trish, Lloyd. I'm going through the names as I see them coming on. How are you all? How is your day? Today is Thursday and it is the last day of February. Wow. So what does that mean for us? Well, astrologically, we are moving into, a new moon coming up very soon. So get ready for shifts and changes. It's absolutely going to hit you this coming month. So you better get yourself ready. Now, if you have a look in the comments box, today not just today I'm going to talk about bending reality, right? Bending reality. What does that mean? Do you have to be a scientist to be able to bend reality? No. What we can actually do, you might have heard it being talked about on YouTube, or maybe people talking about it in movies, how we bend reality, and quite simply is bending reality is shifting what you believe to be true. It's very simple. I'll give you an example. All right. So not so long ago, I was driving in my car and I'm just driving along. I'm about to make a turn and somebody came right out of the blue, cut in front of me and pushed right in front, and I nearly got flicked off the road, sort of thing. I wasn't in immediate danger, but it was a bit whoa, and I thought, what the hell? Anyway, and I sat with it and I thought, oh my gosh, my mind was going a little bit crazy. I was thinking, oh, how dare they do that to me? And what else was I thinking? And why are they such a hurry? They're an a-hole, they're this, they're that, and my monkey brain was going on, and I was, in my mind, I was thinking, oh, I should have said this, I should have done that, I should have taken their number plate, I should have called the police. Oh, no, not really, but I mean, how our minds can go if we don't think of something, and then suddenly something hit me. What happens if someone in that car had an emergency to go to? What happened if that, I don't know the truth about the person who cut in front of me, whether they were having a bad day, or whether they had to get to their mum's house, or whether there was an emergency in their life. Now, how do I bend the reality? Well, when you're in a negative mind space after an incident, okay, that incident can change your vibration. And so therefore you're thinking, oh, that person's an a-hole, and you're thinking this and you're thinking that, and you're going down a negative space, right? In that negativity, you are not creating a positive reality for yourself. That person who flew past you 5 minutes ago is doing their thing. They probably haven't even realized how they've left you feeling. Now, we are responsible for our own thoughts at every single moment, guys. And so when you start realizing you're going down a dark hole and you're using words like, he should have done that, he should have said this, he should have, or could, or must, then forget it. You are creating for yourself, for the universe to bring you some negativity, and you don't want that, because negativity brings negativity. Positivity brings positivity. So how can you bend reality? Well, then shift it right there and then. Bending reality is changing your current course. So rather than sitting in the past, all right, rather than sitting in the past of what that person did do, didn't do, should have done, could have done, would have done, must have done, forget it. You are only in charge of your own thoughts. You can only control your own thoughts and take action on that, what's good for you and what's not good for you, right? And that is how we bend reality. And so therefore, inside that, you're constantly creating, constantly bending the universe to work in your favor. And sometimes at the very deepest level of ourselves, at the very deepest level in those caves of subconsciousness that I sometimes talk about inside your body, it's embodied there. It's not in your head. Your head is just the trigger, right? But in your head, it brings up those emotions about things that happened to you when you were younger. And we really are in a month, this coming month, of where we need to let this go. And if you're going to feel that you're going to be in pain, back pain, headache, shoulders, it is because there is a subconscious release going on. So go with it. If your body says stay calm, but you still got to go to work, then find a way to stay calm in your work. Find a way to stay calm in your daily method of operations, okay? Because it is going to shift things. And they might be things that are shifting that you don't want to look at, because somehow or another you've made up your mind that there's something to be ashamed of, something to feel guilty about, something that you've made your mind up. And so they're the kinds of things that your ego does not want to see. Now, your ego is not a bad word. You know, when we hear people say ego, we think, oh, that person is full of themselves. That's not true. Your ego is there to keep you from danger, right? It's an automatic reflex. And in our world that's so stressful, we only tend to operate and fire on this level. But we are now being called to work inside the body, where your heart is, where your vital organs are, where your pain is. Because let me tell you now, where your pain is in your body, it is connected to a thought that you have somehow forgotten. That thought leads to an emotion, and that emotion is buried in your body, and it no longer serves you. And so the pain that you feel is it really wanting to get out. So when you're in pain, ask it, why are you there? Now, if you're not a person to go within your body, if you're too much in your head, you're going to find that process a little bit difficult. I'm telling you now, because it takes practice. And how do you get from here to there, into the body, to talk to the body? Because all the answers are within. All the philosophers in the world are not wrong when they say that. You bend your reality and you start learning how to calm your mind. And it's called meditation. And you start with breathing. And just take the breath. When you breathe in, you imagine that air going up to your brain. And when you blow out, you imagine all those thoughts going out. Breathe it in and let all that negative thought just go out. And you find that after you've done that 3 to 4 times, do it as often as you can without hyperventilating, okay? Do it as often as you can before you then you start asking your body, what is that pain all about? You know, because a lot of my clients go, oh, I've tried that, done that, haven't done that, doesn't work. Well, okay, when you've been up in your head for so long and it's a habit and you don't realize it, and you need to shift things, you need to bend some things, it takes practice, and that is the go. So don't give up. All right, now, if you need some help with that, let me know in the comments box. Is that you? All right, so bending reality, that's the simplest way of explaining it. So rather than going into a crazy mindset, remember what I just told you in this video. Okay, here we go, everybody. So what is today's card going to show us right now. I've just got to sit myself up because I sink right into the chair and I feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm sort of, swimming with my head above water. Here we go. Today's card. Wow, I'm loving it already. Look at this. It is the card of rebirth. What does that mean? New things are coming in for you. Now, this is a powerful card. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Thank you, universe. I love it when I'm in tune, locked in, aligned and focused, because holy moly, miracles happen. The rebirth card is about new things coming in. It means, and tell you what else it means, it's not only new things coming in. When I say that, it's a new awareness about who you are and your gifts that are going to be exploding and becoming so visual for you that you're going to go, holy moly, can I create a business? Can I just be who I am with the gifts that I thought were not gifts at all? And we're all born with a unique signature of energy. And that unique signature of energy is inside you right now. You just haven't seen it yet. Or maybe you, and how do you find that? You're going to say, Wanda, how do you find it? What do you see in the middle of that card? It's a child. What did you love as a child? That is going to be the rebirth. It doesn't mean that tomorrow morning you're going to wake up as a child. No, you're still going to be you. But what's going to happen is that essence of you is going to be able to come forth. Does that make sense? What is your essence? Now listen to me. Listen. Comment right now. Let this be the start of the awakening for you. Comment right now and type for me right now as you're listening. Do the work. What was it that you loved to do when you were little? What was it that you naturally did when you were a child? In the playground, in the classroom, with your brothers and sisters? What special things did you love to do? Was it art? Was it building with rocks? Was it collecting something? Was it finding friends? What was it that you did? Because here is the secret. This rebirth is bringing you back to your essence. Oh, that is brilliant. What else can it mean? It can mean also that if there are any delays in your life right now, don't panic. Look at these delays as super fabulous. All right, and go, all right, the timing's not right. I trust the universe, the multiverse. I'm not panicking about that. So this is very, very powerful card. What else? It also shows the child is standing at the doorway. What does that mean? When you're standing at the doorway, you have a different view of things. So something that you've been thinking about, something that you believe about somebody in your life may not be necessarily true. I can relate to that. So there we are. We've got the rabbit there, and the rabbit is a powerful shamanic symbol. What does the power of the rabbit mean? It means that there are several pathways to your destiny. So keep an eye out. And usually with people who are going to come into your life right now and go, oh, have you considered maybe this? Oh, maybe you should go in holiday and la la la. Maybe you should walk over there. Listen to your inner guidance, because if you're not listening to that inner guidance, the universe is always trying to show you, and you're just not bloody listening or paying attention for that matter. You know, if you get a little thing that goes, go and get a coffee today, or go and go into that dress shop, go and Google on eBay to find a crystal. Whatever weird thing pops up, and usually it's fully weird. Usually it's something that's not normal, you know, something that can, you know, usually, I'm saying usually. And so that's what you listen to. Okay, so that's number one. That's the card of rebirth, new things coming in. It's a very, very, very powerful card. And keep your eye out for new things that are coming in. And now who am I going to read for today? Aha. Look, I'm looking down, I'm thinking, holy moly, I think I might have read for everybody here showing up. Ah, now here we are. Let's have a look. Hey, Joan of Arc. You know who I'm talking about. This is for you, darling. I hope we can catch up this weekend for brekkie. I'm looking forward to it. Be wonderful. Okay, let's have a look. Joan, you're here. And right, oh my gosh. One more thing. Remember, when I'm reading for Joe, I'm also reading for everybody else and for myself. Here we go. The angel of beliefs has come up again. What does this mean? It means that there is still something you're hanging on to. Still something. So the universe is asking you, the angels are asking you to let go of that residue. Now, remember what I've been talking about. Remember what I've been talking about, stepping into the light, stepping into looking at what those things that ache your body. Now, for some of us old like me, we probably have achy bodies, okay? It could even be an emotional ache, an emotional pain, but let go of that. Oh, hang on a minute. Let go of those limiting thoughts that still come up, because the world isn't how you think it is. We think that. We think it is. We think we're bloody masters at it. And all we need to do in this life is become masters to ourselves. And so, be that true person. You don't have to be a Wonder Woman if that's not you. What does your energy feel like? Are you a warrior? Are you a queen? Are you a gentle soul who brings things together? So what is that? Be flexible with your thinking. Let it just be as it is and let go of those limitations. Sometimes you've got the number of duality there, which means sometimes we have the potential to argue with ourselves. Yes, you are. No, you're not. Yes, you are. No, you're not. That kind of thing. And deciding on what you really need right now. And if you can't decide, don't decide at all. Leave it until you are certain. Does that make sense? Joe, so I'm looking forward to seeing you on the weekend. And here are our two cards again. Right? Looking at things from different viewpoints and remembering what you did as a child, because that is the key to who you really are. And so all our adult layers of bullshit that have landed on top of us because of the world that we've lived in, it's now time to get your broom and sweep it away. All right? I'm going to talk more about this rabbit tomorrow. It's actually the hare. And that has another powerful symbol. And I can't quite remember what it is right now. I do know that when you have a rabbit or a hare, there are powerful ways at looking at things, different tunnels. There are different connections that you can make. And so that's very powerful inside this. And you see that person in that card there who's blowing the trumpet, because you're not far off your goal. You're not far off. So don't let limiting thoughts by other people affect your direction right now. Okay? I hope that has helped. May the peace of the universe be with you today. And I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.